Hey, welcome to the Vintners Series, July 2011, and it's like 100 degrees outside.
Something like that, yeah. I think we.
And I had to stop and sit in traffic the whole way
Yeah,
to get here.
yeah. Well, that's too
Never
bad.
coming here again.
Yeah, but he works here. He doesn't have a choice.
Well, hey, I paid my dues. You know, I drove to Riverside every day.
No, you didn't. You worked from home. You were trying to telecommute.
Yeah, telecommute with a modem, with a dial-up modem. We stick the phone in the coupler.
Santa Carolina, my new favorite winery in the world. These guys make unbelievable wine. Was it last month we did their one of their Sauvignon Blancs?
Yeah.
It was just absolutely delicious. You know, absolutely delicious wine.
By the way, that was the staff favorite to take home for 4th of July.
I can imagine. Absolutely incredible wine.
So now we have their counterpart, the Cab. Now, Santa Carolina, I've never heard of it. They came into my office about 3-4 weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, and I'm like, wait a minute, one of the few times I liked the whole product line, and I picked the two best.
Yeah, you told me that. I mean, it was great.
Unbelievable.
Really, really nice wines and great, great prices. I mean, this Cabernet, it's a Cabernet Reserve. I don't know what the reserve means in Chile, and who cares? The fact is that, you know, regular retail price is $18.99 and the reorder price is $11.99. You got a Cabernet like this for $12 bucks?
That is a full, huge wine.
It is. And it tastes like Cabernet. I mean, if you like Cabernet, this is Cabernet.
The shocker is too, it's such a great wine, and it's new in the book, but it's in the book of the guy that makes Charles Shaw. Mm-hmm. Right? But this is import side of things. And every time I taste it, I just get blown away.
That's amazing. It really is. It's got that sweet vanilla oak. It tastes like it's got French oak on it, and I can't believe that they could afford French oak for that kind of money. This is unbelievable wine.
The mid-palate is full of the viscosity and the weight.
That's right. You know, and it just screams Cabernet. You know, it's got that little cocoa butter. It's got some, you know, a little bit of licorice, a little bit of leather. You know, some. I'm giving it a 95.
A 95.
95.
Wow.
I think it's unbelievable.
All right, I'll go 95. I'll match
Well, this is.
I'm gonna raise you a buck.
Make it. Yeah,
Because he always goes first. So what am I supposed to do?
All right, then you go first next time. I'm the one who remembers we have to rate these things. You want to go on to the next wine, and then 3 hours later, oh, we didn't rate them. We got to do this again. Whew.
Yeah, well, I think I editing it too, which has to deal with all
Well, somebody has to. Okay, Eaglevale. This is a Sauvignon Blanc, Semillon blend from the Margaret River of Australia, which is way on the western end of Australia. Nobody ever thinks about the Margaret River. I think about the Margaret River all the time, I want you to know.
The last time I was there, the whole thing. But you know what? When I've tasted this wine, and we have a video out, which is coming out on with the winemaker, besides Bordeaux blends, we don't see a lot of Sauvignon Blanc from Australia anymore coming through here.
No, and we used to see Semillon Chardonnay blends.
Right.
Yeah, that was the big deal, and they stopped doing that because people didn't want to mess up their Chardonnay with their Semillon. My feeling was, why would you mess up the Semillon with the Chardonnay? But, you know, I have a different take on that. Anyway, this is a classic white Bordeaux blend made in a very, very cool area. Margaret River is an extremely cool area, and it's just a strip along the west side of Australia, and they make some phenomenal wines. Well, Lewin Estate, which is considered one of the best wineries in Australia, is all made from wines grown in the Margaret River.
Which happens to be one of the first wines I ever chose for the Wine of the Month Club.
The Lewin Estate?
Chardonnay, 93.
Wow.
But this, I love the Semillon character of this, because you can tell that Sauvignon Blanc part of it is pretty grassy, pretty acidic, and that the Semillon, the viscosity and sort of the fruit flavors kind of cut through that. That's so good. I remember tasting this wine with the winemaker.
Wow. It's got that little banana edge, almost like a banana cream pie. It's got some oak on it, actually.
Yeah,
I think, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't remember them saying that in the write-up, but it sure smells like it's got some wood.
It's one of those wines you keep tasting and go, boy, I just tasted that. I'm tasting that now.
Well, that's complexity. You know, that's what makes wines more interesting than, I don't know, tea or soda. Although tea is, wow, a friend of mine gave me an education on tea. I was kind of blown away. There's a lot of things going on. Tea's growing in different areas, made different ways. But I guess we're talking about wine now, aren't we? All right, fine.
93.
Okay, I'm giving this a 93. Oh, see, you said it first.
I stuck it in.
Yeah, jeez. Oh, I hate it when he does that. All right, now we're on to the alternates.
Now, I thought this was really interesting. This is a great bottle of wine, but it's also an interesting thing because it's about, it's a tribute to the legendary tattoo artist, Cliff.
Cliff. That's how I want to be remembered.
Look at that. Look at
Ed. The legendary winemaker, Ed.
Look at this color, though.
What is kind of a goofy looking
Oh,
label,
Malbec,
though.
I know.
You know, what is
one
that?
One of his famous designs.
Famous design of what?
Panther. I don't know.
Oh, a panther.
There's a picture of Cliff Raven on the back.
Okay.
But look at the color. I mean, sometimes you have to overlook the label on this.
Look at this. Look at it. You can't see your hand underneath it.
The nose, the blackberries, and the.
Wow. Yeah, this is really blackberry. Wow. You know, it almost smells like Syrah.
It does.
And then you put it in your mouth, and it's obviously Malbec, you know.
Wow.
It's got that cranberry, you know, dense, very almost chocolate kind of cranberry effect. That's just, and rhubarb. I mean, really a spectacular wine. Regular price is $18.99. The reorder price is $12.99. You talk about a mouthful of wine. It's like they took 2 bottles and put it in one.
This has to go with a charred barbecue steak or something.
Yeah, or one of those cowboy cuts, you know,
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
the
bone.
2 pound, the 2
yeah,
pounds.
right. You know, yeah. You have that with your cardiologist.
Yeah.
You invite your cardiologist over just in case, you know.
This is a piece of fish for you, Doc.
Wow, this is an amazing bottle of wine. And what would you like to rate it? Pray tell.
I'm going to give it a 94.
Damn it. That's what I was going to give it.
94 and a quarter.
Okay, I'll give it a 94 and a half. Yeah, we don't, 100 points isn't enough. We got to do the 1,000-point scale again, you know. Anyway,
I
this
want
is,
to know what's going to happen to this when it sits in the glass for a little bit. That fruit's
they don't have that kind of time. Can we move
What's
on?
this in? Let's wait. All right, that's the red, the alternate red.
Time-lapse photography is in play here. And here we are the next day. All right, this is the Serbal. Where do they come up with these names?
I don't know. And actually, the importer that brought that in is the same guy that brings in the Destino wines from the Classic Series. But he had a great day that day when he brought these wines in. Because, oh, man, I remember this one. The tangerines.
Wow, absolutely. Nothing but tangerine.
There's a little bit of tropical character. Just. This is the Viognier.
Delicious.
Well, and you put the. I'm glad that folks out here are going to be able to see the bottle.
Oh. I was trying to get it out of the way so we didn't have any. But this is one of those really nice, elegant Viogniers. A lot of them were tending to get a little overdone.
Yeah, too fat.
A lot of alcohol, and because this ripens very quickly, and in the wrong area, they can get pretty dense. And it's not good. It's not what you want. You want it to be a little lighter. You want good acidity. You still want flavor out of it, but you don't want it ponderous. And this is just phenomenal. Very elegant.
It's an elegant Viognier, which is kind of 2 words that are hard to go together because usually they're very opulent and in your face.
Yeah, but this is
tropical character is very subdued, and the citrus is more.
super, absolutely super bottle of wine.
Well, you would see that for $17.99 in most shelves, and the reorder price is $11.99.
Great price.
I am going to do this. We discussed this off camera. I'm going to bring my dad in. Ed and I and my father and I are going to sit down and we're going to take price ranges of wines you can buy at the market. We'll go out and just buy them, put them up here, and taste them.
And we're going to do that blind, not knowing what they are. So whatever happens, happens.
How are we going to do it with the blindfolds on? Oh, I see. We're going to bag the wine. Buffalo wings. There's no buffalo head wings. No
You can take them to water, but you can't make them drink. I'm doing a 94 on this. I really like this wine a lot.
I agree.
You agree that I'm a 94?
Yes.
And I like this wine a lot? Well, how about you? What do you think?
Really good. That's really good.
Oh, gosh. All right.
That's July Vintners 2011.
Wow, 2011, July. It's already a year's half over.
It's too hot.
Yeah. Well, it's hot, nice in here, actually.